In today's video, I want to highlight the possibility of a brand new Nintendo Switch model, which seems to be being teased at given the fact that the new Nintendo Switch firmware update mentions it directly. We'll go over that. My Nintendo News has the insight on that. And also, I do want to briefly mention that yes, the Nintendo Switch is out of stock everywhere. However, it is slowly coming back in and out of stock. It was in stock this morning on Best Buy. Unfortunately, it has sold out. I saw it come back in stock and then it went right out of stock. We'll go over that in just a little bit. But as noted by My Nintendo News, new Nintendo Switch firmware mentions an unannounced model. Nintendo Switch owners received a brand new system update last night, bringing the console to version 10.0.0. Vulnerability researcher Mike Heskin delved into the update and has discovered that it references an unannounced Nintendo Switch model, which is listed as NX-ABCD. What is also interesting is that Mike reports that there is evidence of a secondary display of sorts, which is exclusive to the new model. That would be a significant new addition. Heskin specifically tweeted out, firmware 10.0.0 adds preliminary support for a new hardware model NX-ABCD. Three of the five new DRAM profiles are for this new hardware type, and there's evidence of a secondary display of sorts being added exclusively on this model. I know the Nintendo Switch just got the Lite and a couple of other models have been released. However, this would be a legitimate, significant addition to the Nintendo Switch's initial release, and I think that would offer a lot of people reason to pick up another platform. That's generally the case with Nintendo platforms, more so applicable to their handheld platforms, but given that the Switch is a hybrid, they could be viewing this as their handheld release as well. It's not like there's a handheld to really go along with the Switch unless you factor the 3DS to still be in line with that. Nonetheless, given how much the Nintendo Switch sells, and the fact of the matter is people will buy another Switch if it is a significant addition while not ruining the integrity of the initial machine. But if they are adding a second display, that would open the opportunity for a lot of new features to be included in a game, but who knows the gravitas of the second display? Is it just going to be something tinier? Like, when we're talking second displays, people are immediately going to start thinking about things like the Nintendo DS. However, that's not necessarily what a secondary display of sorts being added would be, and especially at the fact that if you're adding a secondary display like a DS display, you're talking about exponentially increasing the price, and I don't know if they really want to go above the threshold of $300, $350. Nonetheless, that is something that's going to be very interesting to keep monitored, but we'll see how that plays out, and we'll keep you guys posted with all of the information that rolls out on that. Okay, moving on from that, I do want to also note that yes, the Nintendo Switch is criminally difficult to pick up right now. There are shortages in supplies, and the fact of the matter is it's selling very well given that Animal Crossing just came out and that game has exploded. Look, I knew Animal Crossing New Horizons was going to be a big game. I did not know it was going to be literally everywhere, and everybody and their mother are playing it. It is just crazy, and that game is selling an exponential amount of copies. It is breaking records in a lot of regards, and given that the Switch has seen releases like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Smash and all of these other games for Animal Crossing, no slight on Animal Crossing, but it kind of came out of left field to me. I knew that there was a buzz to it, I knew that there was an attention to it, there was a hype to it, but that game has really exploded, and good to see. Hey, Animal Crossing is a game that deserves that kind of success, given the fact is the quality level is insane. But unfortunately, if you've been seeing the hype around Animal Crossing and you want to get in on the action and you want to pick up a Nintendo Switch, it's been very, very hard to do so. So I do want to note, keep your eyes open, because over on Best Buy, it has been coming in and out of stock. I noticed it back in stock this morning. People picked it up immediately, and then it went back out of stock, and then it went in stock, back out of stock. Unfortunately, a lot of people, I imagine, are just buying the console to ultimately secondhand sell it over on eBay and turn a profit. I'll actually pull up the Nintendo Switch on eBay right now so I can give you guys an idea of the price point that it is going for, but I would imagine it's well above the $300 threshold. And yes, oh my god, it is $510 for a brand new Nintendo Switch on eBay. That is ridiculous. I didn't know it was that expensive. I would imagine $350, $400, maybe $450 at the most. $510. That is a ridiculous price gouging that's going on right now, and that is so unfortunate to see, especially because so many people at home right now, maybe they want to finally pick up a Switch, maybe they want to get their gaming action on. Animal Crossing is a game I know so many people have used as an escape, but right now you gotta almost spend an arm and a leg to get a Switch, which is so unfortunate. But again, keep your eyes open at Best Buy. If we see it in stock in any other retailers or e-tailers, whatever the case may be, we'll definitely bring that information to you guys. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, by the looks of it, a new Nintendo Switch model might be in the works, given that firmware update 10.0.0 is mentioning a new model. And also, Nintendo Switch coming in and out of stock. Keep your eyes open and you might be lucky enough to pick one up. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.